afternoon, TMD Family. Today, we're going to be working on a couple different kinds of sweep kicks. Now, the sweep kicks are quite challenging, so make sure you've done a really good warm-up and stretch first. And if you get frustrated, just don't give up, because a lot of these take quite a while to get comfortable with, okay? Me personally, it took probably at least a month before I could do most of these sweep kicks properly. And some of them, for example, the classic sweep kick that most people would recognize, it took several months, maybe even almost a year, before I really felt confident with it. So don't give up. The first technique we're going to work on is called a windmill. Now, what I want you to imagine is there's a target in front of you. Maybe it's somebody's leg, and what you're going to do is a roundhouse kick while you're laying on your back. Okay? After the roundhouse kick, you're going to follow through. You're going to come around, tuck it underneath you, and use the momentum to sit up or even to stand up. Okay? What that looks like is I'm going to start on my hip. And what I'm going to do is point my body sideways and then a roundhouse kick towards the front. When I hit the target, notice I'm now laying on my side. I'm going to come around, follow through, do a big arc, tuck this knee underneath me, put this knee up and down, and use that momentum to rock forwards and then stand up in sparring stance. Okay? So I'll show you guys that again. I'm going to lay down on my side, roundhouse kick, follow through, big wide feet, tuck your knee underneath, this knee up, and come forwards, and then up. Okay, last one. Slowly, smooth, and through, come up, bam. Now we'll do one at full speed. Just like that. The next technique we're going to work on is the classic sweep kick. If you've ever watched a Kung Fu movie, you should recognize this, okay? I'm going to start by dropping into a position that looks a lot like the Spider-Man position. The difference being, this foot wants to be flat on the floor, and I want to be on the ball of my foot over here, okay? Now try to get your balance so you don't need your hands, and sit up as tall as you can with your back. It's really important for balance. I'm going to get some rotation with my shoulders, swing, put my hands on the floor, and then let my hips rotate through. It's really important to keep your knees open, otherwise if you end up banging them together, that's going to make you lose your balance. It also looks kind of crummy too, okay? So drop into that position, back straight, rotate from the shoulders, just like that. Now I don't know if you can tell, but my foot is staying on the floor. I don't want to pick it up because it kind of defeats the purpose. I want to kick my partner out at the ankle. That's the weakest part of their leg. So back straight, rotate, just like that. If your foot comes off the ground a little bit, that's okay, but if you can, you want to hear this sound. That's why it's called a sweep kick. Okay? So one more time. Just like that. When you get a little more experienced, feel free to try more than a half circle. If you can do a full rotation, that's actually really good, okay? Just make sure that you keep your balance as best you can. The last technique we're going to be working on today, guys, is called a pinwheel. Now, this is by far the most difficult. It is also coincidentally the most cool looking. It's going to take some practice, so don't get frustrated, okay? What I want you guys to imagine is one of my feet is going to be doing the sweep itself, and then my two hands and my other foot are going to be alternating to keep balance, okay? The trick is I always want to have 2 points of contact with the ground, otherwise I'm going to fall over. So 2 hands, or one hand and my foot, or the other hand and my foot, okay? So I'm going to drop into sparring stance, and then drop down onto my sweep position. Now, unlike the regular sweep kick, all I'm going to be doing is rotating my leg, not the whole body. As my leg comes around, my body just gets out of the way. So as my foot comes around, my hand comes up and then down again. That's one step. Then it's going to keep going. My other hand's going to get out of the way. That's 2 steps. And then the last step is actually the hardest. I'm going to jump with this foot, and this leg is going to complete the circle and back where I started, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay? Again. 1, 2, 3. Notice again, when I'm doing that jump, 2 heads on the floor, that makes it a lot easier, okay? Once you get that down, you want to build a rhythm and just spin, 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 spin. Just like that. And there you go, guys. 3 different sweep kicks you can practice at home. Now, if it's too hard at first, try it with socks on a smooth surface like wood or tile. You're gonna slide a lot easier, and it's gonna make the technique a lot less challenging. Just remember, once you get it down with socks, lose the socks and try it on a harder surface, for example, carpet or even mats if you have them at home. That's gonna be the hardest version. If you can get it down there, you've got it for good, okay? Now these are black belt level techniques. What that means is if you're not even a black belt yet, don't stress it at all. This is a good workout, it might be fun, and if you can get it down, it's an awesome trick, but don't worry about it at all. If you are a black belt, just remember, this is gonna be on your test one day, so practice hard, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you next time.